Don't go anywhere, kiddies. You wouldn't want to make the Joker sad, would you?
Why so serious?
Welcome back. Brothers Bear Podcast, back at you guys. Thanks for tuning in, checking us out for another silly episode here. What we're going to do is pretty much improvise all day today.
Yes.
So enjoy it, please. On episode, what episode number? What?
This is episode 105.
105.
Right? I believe so. Episode 105, ladies and gentlemen.
That's my favorite number.
I think it is episode 105.
Oh, there you go. You just threw it. It's all right, man.
It's
We'll be
okay.
all right.
I mean, people would know because it's either episode 104 or 105.
I'll edit that out.
Yeah, we don't know yet, but if it is, but thank you for tuning in to this episode 10 blank.
Blank. Add that in real quick.
Yeah, because then at that point, because if we say it wrong, people might assume wrong.
That's
and then
right.
be
Don't worry.
I'm listening to wrong show when you heard 103, man. Let's say 103, and then they're going to think there's like a lost episode or something, and then, so.
There you go.
No worries, folks. You're here listening to the brand new episode of the Brothers Bear Podcast live.
Back at you again with some more loveliness, movies, music, the usual,
Yeah, everything everything.
comics,
Yeah, everything comics in the form of entertainment.
the academies, more right now, right?
Yeah, that's the big thing.
That's the big
going
thing
on
that's
right
happening right now. It's like, oh my god, the academies. Those so much things that happen in the red carpet. Did you see the red carpet?
Well, the Academy
Action?
Awards haven't happened. Are you talking about the Golden Globes?
Oh, whatever. I guess.
Yeah, the Golden Globes. I didn't see the red carpet. I
It
just
hasn't
saw
happened
the.
yet. I
yeah.
totally thought that happened already.
Yeah.
My bad.
All
So
right.
no one's won yet.
Yeah, this is episode 105.
Oh.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Nominations. The nominations. Who got nominated? Ooh, a list, a plethora of good movies and good watchings with families and friends and
Yeah. Do you want to know the
alike.
list of the best pictures?
Best pictures?
All right,
Let's-
best pictures,
let's go to
ladies
the
and
big
gentlemen,
one.
right here. Boom, best picture.
The big motherfucker right here.
Always you just start off
The
on
one
the
that
top.
everyone cares about.
This
The
is
one
the-
that they leave at the end.
Yeah,
for
this
good
is the
reason,
big,
right?
and then this is the one that after the year of the Dark Knight, the Academy Awards, because a lot of people assumed that it's like, all right, Heath Ledger got nominated, but why didn't the Dark Knight get nominated for and that year afterwards of the Academy Awards? I believe it was 2009 because the movie came out in 2008. So that year,
Yeah, there's like a
no. So
delay.
then it had to be 2010. Yeah, it was the Academy Awards of 2010 was when they changed it, where they had up to 10 films. So before it used to be, I believe it was just 5. So whenever you saw the screen, you saw that.
Yeah,
So
five fools,
it's
yeah.
like the 5, right? And he's like, and the winner of, and they would like,
It's usually the producers. They put the
yeah, it's
Say
usually
something,
because every time they win,
Or
he's
a
like
clip.
produced
My
by
bad.
Bear, and everybody, yeah, and everybody walks up there and be like, yeah, right, and king of the world,
I have faith. I
Yeah.
have faith. My stocks went up so fucking bad. So quick.
That's usually who goes up there and whatnot. And every now and again, someone might get lucky and win an EGOT. You win an Emmy, a Golden Globe, a Tony Award, and an Oscar.
Wow.
And it's rare. There's very few people who
Shit
won
goes
that.
Super Saiyan on you, or what? All the words transform into like this.
Yeah,
little,
it is. It is like the body of the
thing.
Oscar.
Yeah.
The Golden Globe is the fist. You know. I don't know what a
coffee
Tony
for you.
looks
That's all
like.
it does, though. It just
Yeah,
makes
that's
coffee
all
for
it
you.
is. It's like, you ever seen that episode of I don't know, it's Family Guy, where it's a superhero. It's like a Native American that grows all big, and it's like, I guess Peter loses something on the roof. He grows all big. He's like, yeah, my job's done. You know, it's like, it's all it is. It just
That's all
turns
it's
into
good
and
for,
makes
yeah.
coffee for you. My job's done. You know, it's like Powdered Toast Man when he used to like fart like the powdered toast from Ren and Stimpy. You don't remember that?
Oh yeah.
But anyways, so they added
So
that.
there's
They
10.
added up to 10. It wasn't like they would have 10, but there was up to 10. And it was weird because
Oh.
before it was like the best. Yeah, it was.
So like, there's
Yeah.
if there's 10 good movies,
They'll nominate
or
all
more,
10
it'd be
movies.
10,
yeah, it'll be weird.
If
like,
there's not that many good movies, then it
yeah,
won't be 10.
yeah, because this year it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 movies
Oh,
that are
wow.
nominated for Best Picture.
Jesus
American
Christ.
Sniper. Carlos should be in a little bit. Not sure. Obviously, you can see the chair is missing.
Oh, yeah.
If you saw a video earlier, he had some puppy love. He went to go walk his dog. Lost complete track of the time, so he should be here. But yeah,
With his puppy.
so I know he saw some of these, but you,
He's not in Kansas.
LeSchwitz here, you had some movies that you watched over the weekend. So for instance, Americans, and let me just go down the list, and then we'll talk about the ones you've actually seen, because me and Carlos have talked about the ones you've seen, but we want to hear from you. So there was American Sniper for Best Picture, American Sniper, Birdman, Boyhood, Grand Budapest Hotel,
Budapest.
Budapest,
Grand Budapest Hotel.
what was last week? The Boon? No,
Oh yeah. God damn it.
I
Check
don't-
it out.
It was
Something like
something,
that.
yeah, Babadook.
Babadook.
Yeah, Babadook. All right, The Imitation Game, Selma, The Theory of Everything, and Whiplash. So,
Whiplash. Out
did
of
you
all
see-
those movies, how many have you seen?
I saw 1, 2. I only saw 2.
All right.
That was Budapest, and Birdman.
I want to see Birdman. That one looks like
Yeah.
a fine, good one. But
Starring Batman and Beetlejuice.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
American Sniper. That's about that dude where he makes money some way, right? Like
No, American.
dealing drugs.
No, American. No, that's the freaking Thor movie.
Americans.
This
American
is the
Sniper
one.
Hustle.
It's I mean, it's like an Iraqi movie. He's a sniper. He's an action.
He sells drugs.
I
yeah.
guess he's trying. No, he's not selling drugs. Oh, or maybe I don't know. I haven't seen the movie. Carlos said he's like Carlos saw it and he said
based in the 70s, right?
no. It takes place like during the current war.
What?
Yeah.
Why was he wearing that fancy suit then, like the 70s?
What
style
are
suit?
you talking about? No, you're talking
American-
about American Hustle,
American
dude.
Sniper Hustle, isn't
Yeah,
that?
no.
Dun, 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 dun,
Hey, man, that's a sequel, dude. The first one was American Hustle. This is the sequel, American Sniper Hustle. He's just selling drugs.
right. Yeah.
He's like, oh, you don't want to buy my drugs?
Hey,
Get sniped.
Was that his role, a drug dealer? I didn't even see that movie.
No, me either. I don't know. What was
Just
it? I don't know. Was he a drug
Whatever.
dealer? What was he? Was he a drug dealer? I don't know. I can't see Alan in there.
Yeah.
All
right. Well, the movies I seen. Let me see. Hold on.
you saw. All right, Boyhood. You saw
I
Boyhood.
saw Grand Budapest Hotel
All right.
and Boyhood. Oh shit, only 2 as well.
All right. Well, so what are your
Whatever.
thoughts on Boyhood?
I cannot start. I cannot begin to talk about this shit because I don't have anything in front of me. No, all right. Here I go.
All right.
All right. This director Richard Linklater, right?
Yeah. Great
Really,
director.
really good director.
Yeah. Best film School of Rock.
Actually, one of my favorites. Yeah, I like that
Oh,
one.
yeah. That one is good. Though.
One of my favorite directors, and if not the director that I go to as far as like inspiration in general, and loving style and in direction completely. Like that's my man. Everything that he's done, like I absolutely love.
What would be your favorite film by Richard Linklater?
Favorite film by Richard Linklater is Waking Life. That one's not really. I mean, it's a weird conceptual movie. It's not really a story. There's not much of a thread either. It's just pretty loose, but it's all done in crazy animation. It's all super trippy psychedelic.
Isn't that the I could be wrong. Isn't that the animation where like they actually filmed it, but it looks like they went over the actual film?
Yeah, he pretty much filmed everything. Yeah, and then he gave it to a group of animators. Yeah,
and then they just animated the actual frames, and it just.
I think it was done in digital camera. Though.
It had to be. Yeah, there's no other way to do that. Yeah, okay, that's the one where like when the animation, it's always like shaking, right? Because it's never like a fluid animation like most of like Disney or something. It's always shaking because it's always in movement.
Yeah,
because it's always a new drawing on every single time.
Well, the premise of the movie is a kid who falls asleep and he's like awake in his dreams and he's trying to.
Or it's actually the different types of animation, right?
Yeah, there's a bunch of sequences.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Movie.
It's a bunch of different types of animation.
The movie as a whole, it gives you the whole picture of that that idea of him being awake in a dream.
Yeah.
Title of the movie, Waking Life. But yeah, that's one of my favorites in his repertoire. But his style of directing is just so fantastic. It's nothing like I've ever anyone's ever done. Get to Carlos, you're here.
Everybody, welcome.
I was walking with the dog
Carlos.
and I got lost.
Yeah, it was hardcore, isn't it? So tell us what happened with
tell
the
us
dog.
about it, man. What's going on?
What's
here?
going on with the dog? Yeah, we hear you've been having issues with the dog.
Dog. It's a dog. Eat dog. Yeah.
Doggy dog world.
Doggy dog world.
I'm amazed by this camera work now.
Right? Fancy.
Hi, guys.
It's a round table now.
Hey,
dude.
I just want to do a moment of silence for really quick. My first iPhone
Aww.
finally died on me.
It's a small world. It's such a very small world.
And I finally upgraded after so long.
For what?
What you get?
I went from 4 to 6.
Fantastic.
Oh, you finally got a
the
freaking
big
phone.
one?
Yeah.
It's about damn time.
Yeah.
Did you get the big fat one?
Nah, I don't like it's too much for me.
Is that what you were doing?
Nah, I was
With
at
your dog?
My dog's with me at Verizon.
Like, it's like, sure.
Nah, my dog is
Here's
awesome,
some
man.
awa.
It
Yeah.
was cool. I finally, because my dog's name is Growlithe.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you know, it's named after a Pokemon. So, like, he was having fun. I honestly didn't notice the time because he was just running around having a good. And when I called them, I literally went Growlithe for turn.
Uh-huh.
And he came to me and we, like, walked out of the thing, like, all cool. Like, if it was, like, a bunch of, like, explosions, we would have walked off all cool.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It was pretty cool to actually call my dog like a Pokemon. Be like, Growlithe, return! And then, like, he just came to me. But, yeah.
You should get a Pokeball then.
No, I've been looking for a Pokeball, but, like, I want it as a keychain, though.
Oh. A big fat one?
Yeah.
A big humongous fat Pokeball or your keychain?
Just walk
Badass,
into
dude.
just throw the ball.
I actually like that. The detachable and shit, you just throw it.
Then never get it back. But yeah. What'd I miss?
Yeah, they have keychains.
Pokemon!
All right, well, what we're talking about right now is this guy was trying to tell us about his favorite Richard Linklater
Well, we were
film.
talking about the Academy Awards.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
It happened, and everyone won, and nobody lost.
Yeah.
In a perfect world.
He was talking about he saw Boyhood.
Oh,
Yeah, so I saw
I saw like
Boyhood.
20 minutes of it, and I was like, man, that was a long movie.
Fucking A, dude. It's like almost 3 hours long.
Isn't it? I thought it was 3 hours.
Close to it.
It's close?
Yeah, it's close to it.
Then I got
Might as well have been. You should've
100.
just added
How
some
long
shit.
is 165 minutes?
I don't fucking.
As Jeeves.
120 is 2 hours. 180 is 3 hours. So does that answer your question? Where are you at?
I'm checking right
156,
now.
right here.
Let's see right now. 2 hours and 75 minutes. Damn, it is. No, wait. If it's 75, because it's 2.75.
Please don't scream in the microphone.
I know.
It should hurt my ear. I'm bleeding
If
right
it's
now.
2.75, that means it
Just
has
start
to be.
bleeding tears.
That means it's 3 hours and 15 minutes.
So it is 3 hours.
Damn, it's 3
Whatever.
hours and 15 freaking minutes.
You gotta say, I've,
Freaking longer than Return of the King.
So the
so
whole,
I still got
the whole
3 hours
idea-
then, because I got about 3 hours because I've only seen 20 minutes.
Oh wait, but it says right here. No. Oh yeah. Oh Christ, man. I don't know.
All right, yeah. So the whole idea of the movie is grow up. Let's grow up. and film it. And he did it for 12 years with this a group of people, and like 3 hours doesn't really cut it that much, you would think, right?
Mm-hmm.
He did it so fucking well. God, I love that movie, dude. Just the whole continuation and the plot is so like not overly dramatic, you know. It's just plain, you know. It's just, you know,
it's one of those.
stuff that
It's
we
an
go
indie,
through
right?
in
It's
America.
considered an indie.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is an
it's-
indie
it's
film.
like one
It
of-
had to be. There's no way a studio would have been.
Oh,
like,
that's true.
F
yeah,
you,
yeah.
like we're not gonna allow you to like shoot something.
Well, I mean,
like
it's
this.
one of what I meant to say. It's one of those indies that hit like a big success. That's what I
Yeah,
meant.
he wasn't
Yeah.
on Kickstarter.
It existed
Brad?
The
before
budget
because
was over a mil.
you know the time frame for the film is 02 is when it first starts off. That's when they began filming. So this has had to be like whoever actors he was gonna choose.
Mhm.
Like it's a huge risk because at any point any of these people like for some reason some accident could have happened and they could have passed away or
God
something.
forbid.
And the whole movie would have been like shit. Like he's like, oh, now I gotta scrap it and write it in something because like
Well,
he started back in 02 and ended off in 2012. That's where the film ends.
far-
Or no, 2013 actually. It says right
Yeah.
here 2013, but it goes through all the years.
From what I read, though, they kind of like
Really didn't have a script.
they flowed with whatever was going on at the same time.
Oh,
so
so
anything
if-
that could have happened.
Oh,
probably
yeah,
would
that's
have been
true.
in the
So
script.
Rosanna Arquette, like let's just say she came down ill with like cancer or something, she passed away
Uh-huh.
or some nonsense. Like at that
Or
point,
she
they
got
would
really
wrote.
cracked out. And
Yeah, they
like,
would have wrote that in the movie. Like they probably. Yeah, like Ethan Hawke, like,
Someone's
and
like-
it's crazy because it's like it's no one's accomplished this. Like I think that's why it's gonna win all the awards. That's why like it's getting a lot of like praise.
Buzz
In,
and all that,
yeah,
Ethan,
in the Golden.
Ethan Hawke is homies with Richard Linklater. He's been in like a lot of his movies.
Oh yeah. 'Kay, he did 3 of his movies,
Yeah.
right? The Before Sunrise, Before Sunset, and After Midnight, or whatever the hell.
right, or whatever that's the whole title. Just watch the fucking movie.
That's what it's called. Just watch the fucking movie.
If you want to know more about this fucking relationship, just watch it. Just watch.
Yeah, Before Sunrise at night. Yeah, because right here, look, it says in 1995 he filmed Before Sunrise, and then he jumps down to 2004. It's Before Sunset, and then we jump all the way to 2013. It's Before Midnight. So this guy freaking 3 freaking films and then he
And it's
so-
kind of the same thing that he
Yeah.
did with Boyhood too.
Yeah,
if
he
you think
did.
about
It's-
it.
Instead,
just a
it's just he
little
did
bit
it all in the one film
Yeah.
where he probably had this idea like, oh, but the studio or whoever back then, like, you're crazy. We're not gonna do that. You know,
Stupido, huh?
yeah, and it's
so crazy.
and it's funny because this guy, like, he does like a lot of like good films, but I was not a fan of his Bad News Bears version. Like,
Uh-huh.
I wasn't like I was like, but then
It's
again,
Hollywood.
he didn't write it.
He does Hollywood.
He
too.
directed, but he didn't write it. You
Yeah.
know, and then
I remember enjoying that movie when I first saw it in theaters,
Uh-huh.
and then now watching, it's like I don't like it.
Uh-huh.
It's one of those
Yeah,
that
it's kind of like
I don't know.
simple,
That's happened to me a
basics,
couple
like-
of times where I saw a movie. I'm like, oh man, it's really good, and then
Yeah.
I saw it again another time. And I was like, you know what? Why was it?
Well, that's what Richard Linklater does in most of his movies. Is he doesn't get all flashy and it's not all like overly dramatic. It's kind of just like straightforward and.
I mean, for the exception of
Right
what
to
I'm
you.
what I'm going back briefly, like when I review my movies now, I make sure that like, no, I'm gonna really enjoy this movie down the line again.
Mhm.
Because yeah, in the past there have been movies that I said were amazing, and then I ended up hating them later.
Yeah.
The end.
For instance, we were well. You know, it's true because all right, we were watching. We just saw a little bit of a good beginning of Ninja Turtles 2: Secret of the Ooze, and it was weird because when I saw that movie when it originally came out, you've seen that, right? Ninja Turtles 2:
Yeah.
Secret of the Ooze, right? With freaking Kino.
How old
And-
were you?
When that movie came out, I mean, I believe that movie came out in '92 or something.
Mindset
I was a
of,
kid, dude. I was still in elementary. That's all I know. I was in elementary, but.
It was so good back then.
Yeah, it was. Like, as a kid, I loved it. And it was hilarious and it
Yeah.
was funny. And I'm like, dude, this movie's like so awesome. I had a cousin.
Donatello was hilarious.
Yeah, Raphael, Michael. Like, all of them were the best, you know? But that's the thing. Speaking of Donatello, the one in the freaking purple. So there's a scene in the film that made me laugh when I was a kid. I loved the scene. And we watched it again. We were watching it. It's a scene when they're in the beginning, in the toy store where they're fighting.
Ironically, I'm watching it while eating pizza.
Yeah, it's true. I was eating a slice of pizza. And Donatello
With the clown.
comes. Yeah, yes,
I knew
with
you
the
were
clown,
gonna
with the clown. Yeah,
How does it do it? It doesn't make sense.
it's exactly because like he sees the clown and he starts pushing. He's like, yeah, you know. And in the background, you see that burglar run through, but he runs to the right, and then he's running back, and then he sees him. He's like, oh, and then he goes like that, and then he's just like that, and he like pushes him, and he's like, you know, and then he hits him, like he goes like he does the thing like and it's like how is that so stupid that he doesn't
I like how you're really not painting the picture for the listener. You're just saying that like you gotta pay, you also have to paint the picture.
All right, well he pretends he's a clown. He's that because that's the thing when he goes into the toy store, he pushes
Those
one
Weeble
of
Wobbles.
the Weeble Wobbles clown. You know, like from Rugrats. Hi, I'm Bobble. You know when he pushes the clown and it goes back and forth.
I got the reference. He did it.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's one of those clowns. Like remember Bozo the clown where you could push him and he goes, you know, whatever.
I like the Weeble Wobble. That's good right there.
All right, Weeble Wobble.
Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Remember that, guys.
Yes, there you go.
Right
So Donatello sees one of a clown.
That was like poetry right there. That was really
It was like, Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. I know my
I guess so. It Weeble Wobbles, right? So he sees the clown and he pushes the clown and he's like, yeah. Like he gets the idea. This is clever. So he pretends he's a Weeble Wobble clown. So when the thug,
I thought he did it just because he thought it was funny.
no,
like
he
he was gonna
does
do
like
it.
like he's like he
Oh,
just
that
came
makes
up with
sense.
something freaking amazing. That's why he
Yeah.
goes, like why do you think he goes, like that? Because he thinks like this is genius.
I'm gonna be
Because
silly.
Donatello is the smartest of the bunch. He's the freaking
He's so smart that he's silly.
yeah. Because what is it? He goes, Donatello loves machines. Remember? That's what it says in the beginning. You know, Raphael. You know, Leonardo.
he
would be the one that
Donatello
created the
does
time machine, right?
machines.
What's funny is that we're both watching this, and I continued watching the movie because he started getting ready for work. And I realized, like, I don't know, I'm kind of feeling bad about giving the recent Ninja Turtles movie a bad review because now looking at the old one as an adult, because I haven't seen the first two in forever. And I remember
You've
when
seen the new one though?
No, I hated the new one.
You've seen the whole thing though,
not.
right? You left or something?
No,
Or
I
you
fell
cut it
asleep.
off?
That's the
Yeah,
first
okay.
movie ever that I can
Yeah.
say that I fell asleep in the theater.
Stupid turtles from another planet, huh? All fucking retarded. He can say he changed the script or whatever, dude. I'm gonna believe that from now on. Like that version is alien turtles from
It didn't happen though.
from Quintar or whatever.
I mean, even though I didn't like the first one, I'm still gonna see the second one though.
All oozed up, dude, with that huge ass dandelion, right? And then the what is it? A wolf and a tortoise, the bad guys in part 2. I'm talking about part 2.
Yeah, no, I know.
Tokar and Razor.
Darker and Rashar
Yeah, that's what their name.
and vanilla
Tokar, Razor.
vanilla ice.
I just wanted him to make a cameo, just like walk around in the background. Like he doesn't have to do anything. I just want him in the movie.
He should have been.
That would have woke you up.
Yeah, that one. Oh, Vanilla Ice.
You just sensed him.
It would have been like Bobby Brown in the freaking Ghostbusters 2. Remember, he's like the chauffeur when they arrive at the mayor's office. He's like, "Oh, can I get one of those proton packs for my little kid brother?" He's like, "Proton packs, not a toy."
Yeah.
Like he's just in there, Bobby Brown with like a quick cameo during his song. It's Bobby Brown. Yeah, it's like, oh, it's Bobby Brown. I know that guy. They should have did that. Like with like a good singer. Yeah, he's a good dancer, a good guy. It would have been mad. It would have just been like that scene from Coming to America when he's like, "Oh, he's good. He's like, yeah, good." I like. He's like, "I believe in the children of the future." Thank you. Teach them well. Let them sing.
So the Academy Awards, huh?
Yeah. Well, anyways, come on, back to Ninja Turtle. I gotta finish my point. I gotta finish my
you got a
point.
point.
Because
There
the
you
fans
go.
are like,
Yeah.
"What do you mean the
What are you talking
clown?"
about?
See,
Yeah.
but that's the thing. Like,
That's the
it made no freaking sense how horrible this movie was because I'm watching it and I'm like, why did I enjoy this? Because then at that point, the thug with the freaking the lady stocking on his forehead runs in and he sees it and he notices it. He's like, wait a minute, and then that's when he starts pushing Donatello and he starts to weeble wobble like that, yeah, like that, and then he does like the thing where he points at his chest and he goes, ah, and then the clown goes, the thug goes, and then Donatello stops moving. Then he pushes him forward and he leans and he grabs like a little like a bat or something. He starts hitting him like da da da, and then that's when he stops. He goes, rah, and then the guy goes, and he starts shooting, rah, and I'm like, what the? That's fucking stupid. I'm
It's
like,
just silly. It's for kids.
it is right,
Simple
but
play as
even
that,
watching it as an adult, I realize how.
No, but I mean, there's just those like not for the exception of like CG kid movies now, but there are kids movies that you can watch back when, like that you saw back then that like are amazing, and you watch them now.
Yeah, like the
and they're still
never-ending
good.
story. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I believe that for sure. But
Like
it ain't Ninja Turtles.
but oh, never mind. I'm trying. I can't even think of like a live action kid movie. I can only think of animation. Oh wait, a mix no, but like I would defend Space Jam. Space Jam still holds up.
Bill Murray.
Yes, actually, Space Jam is still good.
Danny
I
DeVito.
actually, because it's not.
I mean, Michael Jordan's acting is pretty bad at moments, but the movie still holds up.
Hey, you leave Michael Jordan alone, right? He's the greatest ever. Greatest wide receiver in
All right,
history.
look. Okay, look. Ninja Turtles: Secret of the Ooze came out in 1991. Okay, kids movie. Love the hell of the hell.
One.
Yeah, I love the hell out of that movie. Oh, we got 6 things. Oh, Christ.
Your point.
All right,
We'll be back.
We'll be right back, ladies and
What's
gentlemen.
your point?
Hopefully we'll finish the Academy Awards and my FU moment on the Academy Awards when we return back on the Brothers Bear Podcast Live Secret of the Ooze.
This is the Brothers Bear Podcast Live. We're gonna come back, so please come back. Yo.
Looking for some swag? Make sure to check out monsterclothing.com. They got everything from V-necks, t-shirts, hoodies, baby dolls. And remember, custom orders are always welcome and much more. Just out on the site, www.monsterclothingco.com or call them at 888-49-MONSTER. 888-49-MONSTER. Hablamos español. Doo-doo-doo. It's hot out here. I need a drink.
Have a mucho macho michelada. What's a michelada? Michelada is a Mexican Bloody Mary made with beer. All you have to do is get bucket-sized michelada, open it up, pour it in your favorite beer, and you're good. What if you don't like beer? You can use it as lemon lime soda, vodka with lime, or tequila with lemon lime soda.
Sounds delicious.
Where do you find it? You can find it at your favorite store, or you can go to muchomachomichelada.com. Find us on Twitter and Facebook.
Hey, what's up, homie? What's happening?
What's up, bro?
Hey, man, are you into sports?
Oh, yeah, bro. Angels, Dodgers, Ducks, all day.
Oh, yeah, you gotta listen to the Mo's Bro Sports, man. They cover LA sports.
Where can I listen, bro?
Oh, you gotta check them out on iRant Radio. That's irantradio.com or Mo's Bro Sports on Facebook. You gotta check them out, Holmes.
Okay, bro, I'll check them out.
All right, I'll check you later, homie.
All right, man. See you later, bro.
A home is the biggest investment in most people's lives. Buying or selling should be a positive experience.
Whether you want to be a wealthy real estate investor or just trying to find a place to call home. At AJR & Associates, we focus on the client's needs.
We understand the market better than most. Let us bring the value to you and make the right choice.
AJR & Associates, making your dream house a reality. Call us today for a free consultation at 562-882-1976. Or you can log on to www.hrrealtors.com.
With a track record of great results, bringing knowledge, wisdom, and expertise to you. Hablamos español.
ProTech Carpet Tile and Care provides professional cleaning services for carpet, tile, grout, upholstery, and fine area rugs.
ProTech technicians are professionally trained and certified cleaning and restoration experts.
We specialize in restoring damage caused by heavy soil and odor.
We can remove challenging spots such as coffee, tea, ink, gum, wine, and many more.
We have saved our customers thousands of dollars on new flooring and furniture expenses with our advanced cleaning processes.
Call for a free estimate at 562-447-4300 and visit us on our website, www.myprotectsite.com.
Hey, this is Joe Perez, owner at ProTech. Just reminding you that ProTech Carpet and Tile Care is your professional choice.
Do we have your attention? When it comes to tequila, two things matter: heart and passion. Never compromising integrity for mass production. Number one Tequila delivers the goods. Taste the heart and passion of Mexico in every bottle. We make it right. We make it fun. Superior Tequila. There's only number one. There's only number one. There's only number one.
Looking for a delicious, fresh family meal that's ready when you are and easy on your budget? Welcome to Piara Pizza. We make our pizzas with handmade dough, 100% real cheese, and tomato sauce blended with our own spices. Nothing is ever frozen. We always have large pepperoni and cheese pizzas fresh and waiting for you for only $5. Or choose one of our specialty pizzas. We have veggie, meat lovers, supreme, and Hawaiian. Add an order of our amazing hot wings, cheesy bread, or breadsticks. Our locations are ultra modern, ultra clean, and open 7 days a week. Visit any one of our locations today, or check us out on the web at www.piarapizza.com. Piara Pizza. Fresh, hot, and ready for you when you come in. Stop in for your Piara Pizza today.
We are the Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil.
Make sure to check us out every week at the3guysrant.com.
And you'll find out what they say we're faces for radio and voices for the deaf. Damn right. Have you seen yourself lately? Hey, I'm audio candy. All right. Always tune in each week so you can hear the really absurd news and talk with the Three Guys Rant. Arvin, how do they reach us?
Call us at 855-69-3-GUYS. 855-69-3-GUYS.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Brothers Bear Podcast live on the Rant Radio Network. Don't go anywhere, kiddies. You wouldn't want to make the Joker sad, would you?
Hey guys, welcome back to the Brothers Bear Podcast. Thank you for tuning in.
Tuning in, Academy Awards edition.
Yes.
With special features like
about the Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles, yeah.
Yes. Well, I guess my point is that it was a
won
terrible
award.
scene, and we're watching it, and I'm realizing like just watching it, I was like, dude, this is so stupid. It was a moment when I realized I'm like, man, this is horrible. And how, if that scene was in the new film, we would have just trashed it. We would have been like, this is garbage. Oh, this is a piece of shit. Like, yet this was in a time when I was younger, and I was like, I thought that was the greatest thing ever. I remember laughing at that scene.
Sense.
Like, so it's kind of like, well,
Siskel and Ebert, I'm sure didn't give a fuck about that movie then too.
I don't know.
They mention it as much as they mention it nowadays. Yeah, I guess people shouldn't criticize too much about that movie, right? It's for fucking kids!
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's for kids.
Someone's listening right now and be like, dude, it's a kid's movie. Yeah. You leave those turtles alone.
Nah, he's already dead. Let's see, reception. Let's see. The film was released less than a year after the first, using the taglines "Backed by Bodacious Demand."
Yay!
Cowabunga, it's the new Turtle movie. Let's see. Secret of the Beans. Blah, blah,
I had
blah.
that shit on VHS tape, dude.
Based on a sample
I bought
of
it at
38
Costco.
reviews, the film holds a 32 rotten. Not only is the movie's juvenile dialogue unbearable for adults, but the Turtles' dopey and casual attitude towards physical violence makes them poor kids role models. Okay, the film opened at number 1, taking in over 20 million, eventually making.
We're all at school doing like kung fu kicks all over the air.
It's like that one episode of South Park. Remember when they get all anime?
Yeah,
exactly. That's one of the best
Yeah.
episodes. I remember dying laughing at that.
It's exactly like that. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. It's a stupid movie, and kids should have watched it because they're just fucking swinging around like fucking idiots, thinking they're ninjas and shit. And turtles. What the fuck is going on?
Well, look, it says right here. Look,
man, wrestling was a bad influence too. I remember we used to wrestle in elementary.
Yeah,
and
everything's a bad influence. Yeah.
I remember one time. I hope this guy's listening somehow. But I remember one time we were wrestling in the grass and whatnot. Everyone's like, "Oh yeah!" And then I got some guy on a headlock. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna DDT him," and like DDT him, and like I didn't see that there was a sprinkler.
Mm-hmm.
And his head just boom, and I was boom.
You started crying? Oh, dude, that's awful.
That was the cry that everyone heard from around the world.
Was he bleeding though, or anything like
nah,
that?
It was just like I just remember he had he had that like whole unicorn bump.
Chipotle.
Oh, Goofy.
Oh, poor guy.
It's okay, guys.
Roger, if you're out there listening, thank you for that.
Oh, Roger.
All
Roger
right.
that.
Look, it says right here. Speaking of that, how you're talking about, because look, at some fans noted that that there was a reduction in the use of weapons by the turtles in the film, being the second film, perhaps due to the violence in the first film, because there was a lot of violence. And it says Leonardo and Raphael only used their weapons once each in the movie.
Really?
I didn't even notice that.
Because they were dancing
remember,
and acting like fools the whole time.
Whatever the hell, he uses like salami and cold cuts. Yeah. So it's like, I think because the first one was actually kind of dark, you know, like it was. It is.
You know what? No, but see, going back on how cheesy the movie is, because it's been years since I seen the first one.
Yeah.
And I remember we went to go see that Scott Pilgrim versus the World screening, and they were promoting the Ninja Turtle movie screening. And I remember watching the trailer to promote that. I was like, because it was the actual trailer, but then also edited with like their pizza party thingy majingy. But actually watching the trailer for the movie, I was like, this looks stupid. These aren't my turtles. These are my turtles.
Yeah.
Cartoon was bad.
Huh.
So about those Academy Awards, guys.
All right, so back to the Academy Awards. All right,
Ninja Turtles should have been nominated.
Ninja Turtles, yeah. So for Best Picture, I choose
Picture.
Secret of the Ooze.
Wait, the recent Ninja Turtles movie did get nominated.
For what?
Razzies.
Razzies, huh? I was just gonna say that worst picture, right? That's what they say, or is it Best Picture?
Worst.
It's pretty cheap.
So about that Boyhood.
So we're back to the academies again.
yeah. I mean, I guess who for freaking who would you want to see win for Best Picture? I mean, I didn't really see all the other ones, but I would have to go to the Grand Budapest Hotel.
Yeah, I saw that movie. It was cool. Wes Anderson, as usual, doing his thing, right? It was fancy. Oh, these guys are typing. They're not even paying attention. What's going on?
No, I'm listening.
I'm listening.
Grand Budapest, right? Yeah. But it didn't. I was just like, man. When I saw Boyhood, I'm gonna relate this one to another movie I saw. It's called Saving Mr. Banks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You did a review of it.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't spoil it much at all, which is fantastic for people who haven't watched it. Because when I watched it, I was like, oh yeah, that's all. Oh fuck. Oh wow.
See, I mean, that's one thing when I do review, I try my best not to spoil anything at all. Like I tease, but I
Well, then here's a quick warning. Then I'm not good. I'm not as good as Carlos here. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about two movies here. Comparisons, right?
All right, go for it.
Saving Private Ryan and Striptease. No, I mean Boyhood. Boyhood and Saving Grace Under Fire. What's that one called again?
Saving Mr. Banks.
Saving Mr. Banks. Yeah, I always forget
Grace
that
Under
movie, dude.
Fire, dude. That was like a random throwback with Brett Butler right there, dude. Damn.
All right.
She's a big old comedian that she got into drugs and she failed her career.
All right. Thanks for the update, bro.
Yeah, that's
little
all I
quick
know.
TMZ up there. She got
done. With our Brothers Bear logo.
If you didn't know, right? She's done.
No more.
All right, so I saw Boyhood and I saw Saving Grace Under Fire. And
Yeah.
I gotta say, when I saw Saving Private Ryan's Nuts, I was like, this is a great movie. This is fantastic. I love it. I love the at first I didn't like it. Colin Farrell, fuck that asshole. It's just a personal thing with me.
Yeah.
Just don't like that guy, his face or whatever. His acting is so fucking silly.
It's kind of like the way I feel about Gyllenhaal.
Oh, there you go. Right on.
Leave him alone.
So anyways.
You haven't seen Nightcrawler. Just watch it.
Yeah, Nightcrawler, I know.
Yeah, I
No,
give
I
him
haven't
respect
seen it,
for that
but
movie.
yeah, I wanna check it out.
I'll watch it, but still.
He was meant for that damn role. I don't care what you say.
Yeah,
I'm
I
out.
want to check that out.
I'm out.
That's it.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, I was like, this is fantastic. It's your Hollywood drama, right?
Yeah.
All the fantastic stuff going on. Homegirl's like right at her face, she's crying, and like she's watching the movie. That scene right there, and you're like, oh, just crying and laughing at the same time. It's like there's so much emotion, and then there's scenes of way back when, and how it could have been or how it was, and the nannies and like it's drama. Oh my god, it's a tearjerker. What's his face? Tom Hanks, perfect role.
Oh, hell yeah, he did a
great,
good
brilliant. Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, drama, acting.
Don't forget Walt scared stupid.
There you go. Exactly. Yeah. And the sequences, fantastic. How she people were taking Mary Poppins for something, and when she was watching it, you understood what she was taking it for and how she was feeling and thinking as the movie went on and on and on. And you're like, oh my god, that's fantastic! This is great drama and all this stuff, right? And Boyhood, right? I'm switching over. Boyhood, simple, no plot really much at all, except gonna live life here. I'm gonna record this team here for 12 years, and do a story about life in America in this 21st century, right then at this time, exactly at this point, right?
Yeah.
Through and through, from beginning to end, 3.5 hours. You see a kid from 12 years old to 24 or something like that, right? And just ran right through it. You couldn't expect anything because it's life. It's hard to expect anything, right? Nothing really flashy, nothing really dramatic. It's pretty much right there in simple form, and the grand prize that after those 3 hours of watching something that you go through on a daily basis is it's just so rewarding for me. I thought it was so fucking fantastic, and it's a different approach at directing and watching a movie. It just felt so different from your usual Saving Will Grace. Saving Private Ryan's nuts. What's it called again?
It's Shaving Ryan's Private.
I think that's why when people ask me like, what do you prefer, like indie film or the mainstream Hollywood films and whatnot, and I always say indie because they go out more ballsy. They pretty much do what they want to do, as opposed to what a studio will probably let them do.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not putting down the big studio budget ones down. I mean, of course, we've had amazing movies, but a lot of times I feel with indie, there's more heart to it because it's more what they envision than actual here's a script and whatnot. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I know it's not I'll shut up.
Well, and it's Richard Linklater's style though too. When you see the movie and you've seen his movies before, it doesn't really surprise you at the same time. Some of the sequences that he uses, some of the visuals that he gives you, as far as like a perspective that he's trying to get people to think on, like Patricia Arquette's role or Ethan Hawke's role, and how they end up and how they started it's just fantastic. I loved it. It was extremely rewarding, and it's something fresh and different that you don't usually get from Guardians of the Galaxy, something like that as well. Like that's super produced, animated. The Flash up the wazoo, epicness and on all that. And all those stories were pretty traditional, and they know where it hits people and gets them right and going, and this one, Richard Linklater wasn't really too focused on that, but at the same time, he knew that people would give the reaction that he wanted.
Yeah.
And like you said, like no one's ever really done that before too. It's like that documentary, I forgot what it's called, 7 Up, right?
Yeah, 7 Up. It's every 7 years that and I guess I don't even know at what point the kids are, but they're already I know he's way up there because he started shooting this film, I think, when they were kids. So I believe he started when, no, Christ, I just spit
7
in the 70s, I believe. Yeah, there were 7, but I think he started either in the 70s or in
Something
the
like
60s.
that, yeah.
It had to be at one of those time frames. I would assume the 70s, early 70s. So he's been shooting these kids, following them.
And he does updates still too.
Yeah, and that's why every 7 years, he'll go see where these kids are, and it's whoa, and that would be the closest to this. And I mean, and the Golden Globes is a huge I know it's the big award show right before the Oscars, and a lot of times the Golden Globes, what you see happen at the Golden Globes, almost always is kind of like the precursor to what you're gonna expect to see at the Academy Awards, meaning winners.
Yeah, pretty much.
For instance, the best picture was Boyhood. Boyhood won for best motion picture drama.
Best director, right?
Yeah, and for best director was for freaking but the screenplay actually what was it for best the screenplay I think it also went to Boyhood freaking but for that like the best comedy that went to Grand Budapest. So there's already two films that are in the same category cuz they don't do that in the Oscars. They don't say, now for the best comedy and then in the best picture. No, it's just all slammed into one film. But here they separate them. They do the best drama and then the best motion picture, comedy musical, So for instance, for all of those, in which I don't know why Into the Woods was nominated, but then again, it's listed as musical, so it's in there.
It's like, we don't have that many musicals, whatever. Into the Woods.
It's like really, like what the hell, But
there's actually something I want to spoil off of Into the Woods, but
just who cares?
All right, because I don't really.
Hey, Alan, get the FU moment ready because
spoiler
I'm
alert!
my FU moment
Spoil alert! It's rare that I do spoils.
Do it.
Alert.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna quickly do a little thing on Into the Woods. If you don't want it to get ruined in any way, stop listening for good maybe 5-10 minutes or whatever.
Just do it.
Just do it.
They hype up Johnny Depp so much in that damn movie, like the trailer.
Yeah.
And he's in the first 10-15 minutes of the movie, and that's it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's a cameo. Extended
He's
cameo.
like they play it off as like, and Johnny Depp is the wolf,
Yeah.
And they freaking kill him off, and then he's just wolf skin for like the rest of the movie or something like that.
So they did a Scream.
Pretty much.
That's what they did. Remember Scream? They promoted Drew Barrymore. She's on the fucking poster. Her face is on there with the lines.
Yeah, right, dude. Her titties were on that shit. Starring Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, you got Drew Barrymore like there on the poster, so you assume she's a main character, and that moment in which it was his plan all along to show that no one's safe, like even character, because you assume even Drew Barrymore, she's the biggest star in this movie at the time, like she's big because she had her huge comeback at that time and everything, and then freaking she dies. You're like, what the fuck? Like it's like what happened? Like, and I mean it was the plan all along to do that, but it was a surprise, and it's kind of like when they do that, you're going in assuming you're gonna get a lot of Drew Barrymore, and she freaking died, and here it is. That's what they're doing with freaking.
Where's her titties at? What the fuck, dude? Just bring her back as a ghost.
Like we want to see babies.
Like, oh yeah, I'm running still.
But see, it makes my perfect point because here's my FU moment that I want to be doing because it's perfect. Because I'm glad you did this because it literally leads up. So go ahead, play the theme. Here we go.
Do you want me to go fucking trash your lights? Do you want me to fucking trash them? Fuck!
All right, my FU moment right here is going to the Academy Awards. All right, I'm not going to have any images or anything for you, but look, the Academy Awards, they had their nominations. It's a big day. It's going to be on February 27th on a Sunday, and one of the freaking nominations here is for freaking the best animated feature film. Now, the freaking
Oh wait.
What happened?
He thought it was
right.
Okay. So for the best animated feature for
okay, never mind. I know what you're talking about.
This was the Golden Globes. The Golden Globes had How to Train Your Dragon 2, Big Hero 6, The Book of Life, The Box Trolls, and The Lego Movie. That was the Golden Globes. All these films right here. The winner for that one was How to Train Your Dragon 2. Now, I have to admit that How to Train Your Dragon 2 was good, but I don't think it was deserved to freaking win the Golden Globes. I don't even know why. It could have been the production behind it, being the fact that because it's DreamWorks, and DreamWorks is higher up there compared to the Lego Movie.
Here.
Exactly,
Mr. Golden Globe, help us out.
So when you went right there, it's like, all right, it's okay. Here comes the best animated feature for the Oscars, the big old thing. And what happens?
This is more serious.
Big Hero 6, The Box Trolls, How to Train Your Dragon 2, Song of the Sea, and Tale of Princess Kangui.
Kangui,
yeah, Kangui. I don't know. There is right there, boom, snub. The Lego Movie snub, not even in the fucking category. Why? Why is it? See, that's the thing. They're trying to say it's like, what would affect it? Like, because no one really knows. They're not saying why it was snubbed, but they're hinting. They're hinting that the live action part killed it. But it was like, why though? Why is it that because it's not even that bit. Just like you said with the whole like Johnny Depp, it's just a little bit. But you're giving a shit for the fact that you're taking out the Lego Movie because they had a little bit of live action. Why should that affect it? Fuck. Anthony Hopkins won a Best Actor Oscar. He won the Oscar for being in a film for 24 minutes. 24 fucking minutes. He was in that movie, in a 2-hour long movie, and he won an Oscar for Best Actor. How the hell is that even possible? So if you're allowing someone to be in the film for so little, why would you affect someone's nomination if it's gonna be, if you have a little bit of live action? You're saying it's not a full animated feature? No, there's just a little bit of live action. The whole thing is still animated, and they got fucking snubbed. Not even a nomination. I'm a fuck. Did the seriously, Box Trolls? You think Box Trolls is better than freaking the Lego movie?
I haven't seen it, so don't look at me.
Oh, I've seen it.
All right. Well,
man.
Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6.
I mean, I really enjoyed How to Train Your Dragon 2, but no way in hell was it better than the Lego movie. The Lego movie was 10 times better than any of these films. I know Carlos disagrees with me. He does say Big Hero 6 is better, and we'll get into that discussion right now, that debate. But he says Big Hero 6. But the Lego movie, you're telling me the Lego movie was not... I mean, and even if it's not better, you could allow more than up to 10 fucking movies. Up to 10! Right? And they don't even allow
Best
it.
Picture, though. I thought it was just specific to that. They don't give a fuck about everybody else. Yep. Ratings. Alright. No, I feel you, though. Alright.
Yeah, I mean, we all agreed that the Lego movie was an awesome
fantastic,
movie. It was
yes.
great. There was no flaws in the movie whatsoever. Even the live action scenes, Will Ferrell doesn't do his Will Ferrellness. He comes in and he plays it straight. Like, it's a good fucking film. It's a great movie. It got snubbed, and that's sad because I honestly believe it was one of the biggest films for me of 2014, and it's not even gonna have its shot. Yeah,
it got snubbed, but I don't think it would have won. That's
either. Yeah,
but the nomination would have been nice.
Yeah. That would have been.
It got nominated, but How to Train Your Dragon won for Golden Globes. You know, at that point,
see?
that's why, in
But
my
people don't even
opinion,
give a shit that much. We shouldn't even put it in the Oscars. This is the mecca, the medals and shit. You know.
Yeah.
Put some foreign ones in there, like that Ireland one, the Irish one. I mean, the Song of the Sea.
Song of the Sea.
Yeah, it's like another Little Mermaid tale.
Yeah,
Irish style.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. For me, it sucked. It pissed me off. But hey, hopefully the Lego Movie 2 is gonna be awesome. So that's why I say, you know what? Fuck you, Academy Awards, for snubbing the Lego Movie. Boom.
Oh man, that sounds pretty good.
So there you have it.
Right on. That was beautiful, man.
Damn, I should really do a Little Mermaid cover now with that echo effect.
I know.
Do it.
Do it again. Nah, Big Hero 6 would have taken it over Lego. Like, for me, I like the Lego movie, I really do, but I don't know, for some reason the second time I saw it, it wasn't as amazing as the first time I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I recently saw Big Hero 6 again, and I'm gonna watch it again. Because the third no, it's because of my for my animation class, I'm gonna write a paper on it. But watching it the second time, I enjoyed it even more than the first time I did. Like, there's a lot. The Lego movie's cool and all. It just, I don't know. There was something that lacked for me, and I can't remember what I even said about it beforehand. But for me, I don't know. Maybe because Big Hero 6 kind of gave me that whole tear jerking and all. You know, there was like a lot of heart to it. Calm down. And there's like a lot of heart to that damn movie. And
and you're writing a paper for animation?
It's to do like pretty much like based I forgot what words I'm looking
Well, all right. Your animation professor is my professor for the 3D class. And in my 3D class that evening, it's now one other person joined. So it's me, 2 girls, and the professor. That's our freaking class. And all 3 of them were trashing Big Hero 6. What? Yeah. So that's why I'm so curious about your paper that you're going to be submitting.
Oh, no, it's just a paragraph. I'm not doing a paper.
I mean, still, it's a paragraph, but he's going to read it and be like, nah, I disagree with you. Because he was trashing on Big Hero 6. What? And I'm like sitting there like, really? Like, why? And they were all, a lot of their reasonings was like there was no story. And they said said like the introduction of the brother was like so like because the brother was
Cliche.
so nice, you knew he was gonna die because he's so nice. It's like really like wow. Like,
Fucking predictable, man.
yeah, that's what they were saying. It was
Spoiler.
predictable, and that.
Nah, but still, they had
and
the
then also
Iron
too-
Giant moment. You got to give it a hand on that.
Well, see, his thing was at the end. It's like you know how like the evil guy was doing what he was doing to try to bring back his daughter. I didn't even think he was trying to bring back his daughter. I thought he was just trying to destroy
I
the
know.
world.
He just ended up being a dickhead.
Yeah, and then
Like,
at the
whatever.
end, his daughter comes back and he still goes to jail.
Yeah.
He was mad
I
at
know,
that.
right?
He's like, really? That's a happy ending? Like,
Bygones be
like
bygones,
even
I
though
know,
he
dude.
does what he does, now he's gonna spend the rest of his life in jail.
I'm still gonna defend my movie.
Yeah, I mean that's why. Like he, I don't know. I'm like, I mean that's why it's funny. Like I'm so curious as to what's gonna happen when your professor reads.
Oh
the homework.
no, I'm not. It's just I'm noting down like certain.
Hey, man, to each their own, though, man. I'm sorry to break you up, man, but don't worry, man. Don't you worry, all right?
Yeah.
To each their own.
I mean, in reality, that's true. And I know we trash a lot of fucking movies and shit, and TV shows, everything. But in reality, it is to each their own. Like it's like if you want to
Who gives
enjoy
a fuck
something
about my opinion about movies, right?
Exactly.
No,
yeah.
I know. Like I know there's people out there don't agree with me on certain movies.
Yeah, like
I'm not gonna get mad.
like Fast and the Furious. I hate those films, but I know people who love those fucking movies, and I think those are garbage. You know, like for instance, like one of the worst films I ever seen was like what?
Rant and raving.
Oh shit! All right. Well, when we come back, we got Carlos's movie review on Secret of the Use 2, and Shwedi's song of the week off of the
Vanilla Ice.
soundtrack of Ninja Turtles:
Yeah.
Secret of the Use.
Go
When we
Ninja,
return
go.
on the Brothers Bear Podcast Live.
This is Elmo, and we'll be right back. The Brothers Bear Podcast Live.
Life is like a hurricane in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. It's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales. Woo. Every day they're out there making DuckTales. Woo. Tales of daring, do bad, and good DuckTales. Danger! Watch behind you. There's a stranger out to find you. What to do? Just grab onto some DuckTales. Woo! Every day they're out there making DuckTales. Woo! Tales of daring, do bad, and good DuckTales. Woo! Not ponytails or counting tails, no DuckTales. Woo!
Bodega, 7869 Paramount Boulevard in Pico Rivera. Come, we're waiting for you.
Looking for some swag? Make sure to check out monsterclothing.com. They got everything from V-necks, t-shirts, hoodies, baby dolls. And remember, custom orders are always welcome and much more. They're just not on the site yet. www.monsterclothingco.com or call them at 888-49-MONSTER. 888-49-MONSTER. Hablamos español. Doo-doo-doo!
A home is the biggest investment in most people's lives. Buying or selling should be a positive experience.
Whether you want to be a wealthy real estate investor or just trying to find a place to call home. At AJR & Associates, we focus on the client's needs.
We understand the market better than most. Let us bring the value to you and make the right choice.
AJR & Associates, making your dream house a reality. Call us today for a free consultation at 562-882-1976. Or you can log on to www.hrrealtors.com.
With a track record of great results, bringing knowledge, wisdom, and expertise to you. Hablamos español.
Do we have your attention? When it comes to tequila, two things matter: heart and passion. Never compromising integrity for mass production. Number one tequila delivers the goods. Taste the heart and passion of Mexico in every bottle. We make it right. We make it fun. Superior tequila. There's only number one. There's only number one. There's only number one.
Hey, what's up, homie? What's happening?
What's up, bro?
Hey, man, are you into sports?
Oh, yeah, bro. Angels, Dodgers, ducks all day.
Oh yeah, you gotta listen to the Mo's Bro Sports, man. They cover LA sports.
Where can I listen, bro?
Oh, you gotta check them out on iRant Radio. That's iRantRadio.com or Mo's Bro Sports on Facebook. You gotta check them out, Holmes.
Okay, bro, I'll check them out.
All right, I'll check you later, homie.
All right, man. See you later, bro.
It's one thing to own a business, it's another to promote it. That's why thousands of business owners rely on Monster Marketing Group. Design, print, mail, custom mailers, all for as little as 29 cents delivered. That includes postage. Send to a neighborhood, zip code, or an entire city. With just a simple call, 888-49-MONSTER, you can easily promote your business, sales, events, grand openings, send coupons, and much more.
Your mail delivers in as little as 5 days. No dealing with the mailing list or paperwork. Monster Marketing does all the heavy lifting. Get started now by calling 888-49-MONSTER or go to monstermg.com.
Monster Marketing Group. We deliver, we give you results, we can prove it.
Hello, this is Steve.
Hey Steve, it's Angela. Just wanted to see if you want to go out to lunch today.
I can't right now. I'm trying to find a company to build my website. The guy I was working with vanished and he won't return my calls.
Hey, you should call Infuse. They've helped our company with our website and it came out great. They've been around for almost about 20 years. They have great service and they're very knowledgeable.
I don't have a big budget though. You think they can still help?
Sure, I saw their portfolio. They work on all types of projects.
Is this one of those overseas companies that only communicates through emails? I want to see someone face to face to show them what I want.
Not at all. They're just down the street from you. Give them a call at 562-450-4512.
What's that number again?
562-450-4512. You can visit them at their website at infuse.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Brothers Bear Podcast live on the Rant Radio Network. Don't go anywhere, kiddies. You wouldn't want to make the Joker sad, would you?
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome when we live in our dream. Everything is better when we stick
together.
Side by side.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
All right, man.
Everything
So this last half sesh here, we're going to talk about our gooberness over Lego Movie.
Yes.
Santos, begin. All right, here, let me cut you off real quick. Now, let's get serious here. BBP, back at you.
It's that time again this year,
It's
kiddies.
the movie review time.
It's the road to the Oscars, so I'm just going to be doing Oscar
edition, Carlos's movie review.
Since I did the Grand Budapest Hotel a long while back, I'm gonna skip that one. So
Oh, yeah,
I'm
you can't
gonna
do it-
be.
You can't do it twice, exactly.
Yeah, I can't.
it'd be
I
silly.
already said. So everything else I
Doesn't make any
practically
sense.
have seen on the list.
As far as best picture, right?
Yeah, best picture. I've seen American Sniper,
Right.
Birdman. 20 minutes into Boyhood.
That's enough.
Yeah. The Imitation Game I actually have next. I'm going to be watching Selma. The Theory of Everything was amazing. And then Whiplash as well.
Oh, right on.
So all I need literally is Selma and to finish Boyhood. And I completed that list.
Now, Selma is supposed to be based on what today, the national holiday being, is MLK, Martin Luther King. And that's what Selma is. It's just the whole story of that, right?
Yeah,
Because I didn't really know what it was, because I'm like, why Selma? Like, what's Selma?
I didn't know anything about it. I was like, why did Selma Hayek get a movie? Yeah.
She's doing that artist.
I
girl
thought
again
it
from
was pretty
Mexico.
cool what the studios were doing though for like kids, anything from like 9th grade or younger. If you just showed them your ID, you got to see the movie free
Really?
today. Yeah,
That's freaking genius.
That
I
was
like
like
that.
one of the coolest things I read about that with the Selma. Like, yeah, and I think like high school and middle school and blah blah blah. Like if you went to the theater, showed them an ID to show proof that you're in school.
Oh, to stay on like
Yeah,
what the fuck is
and
the deal?
then you got to see the movie for free. It was just for the whole weekend.
like going
and
to
today.
school.
Yeah. But anyways, it's time for my movie review, and I'm gonna be doing it, ladies and gentlemen, on Birdman.
Movie reviews by Carlos Medrano.
I know you saw Birdman before I did.
Why don't you wait till they announce you in best? No, just kidding. Woo!
The Birdman.
All right, saw Birdman.
The movie Birdman.
Yes, I saw Birdman. Did you see Birdman?
I finally saw Birdman.
Yeah.
Birdman or The Unexpected Virgin.
No, we're laughing because there's a weird edit right now with this guy. Yeah, when he shows him in his underwear. Oh man.
Birdman.
Yes.
Honestly, before I actually kind of give you a brief.
It's not that guy from 36 Mafia,
Ah,
right?
that would have been bad if you said if I kind of give you a brief and it shows him in his briefs. That would have been bad, dude.
That would have been. That would have.
So it's not that guy from 36 Mafia, right?
And honestly, when I first heard of it,
That's true.
The story of him,
When I
right?
was posting the pictures, I looked up Birdman. I'm like, what? Who's this black guy? Like, what is this? Why am I getting? Is this guy Birdman? Like, what? And he's a rapper.
He's a rapper.
Yeah, I was like,
before actually getting into the review, I thought it was Like when I first heard Birdman the movie, I was like, why did they make a full-length movie of that Adult Swim? That's what I thought it was, and then I was like, that's not the show, is it? Really? And I'm like, oh, okay. But no, but yeah, Michael Keaton plays a faded Hollywood actor, famous for his early days of playing a superhero called Birdman,
a Batman-esque character.
Yeah. Which I
like
love,
that play-
honestly.
play on it, right?
When he does the voice as when he cameos himself, like when him being Birdman at certain points in the
Yeah.
movie, I love the voice he chose to do as Birdman, because like there's that little pinch that you hear him almost do Beetlejuice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's
Oh,
like
shit.
that little hint to it, so it's just like, oh, like the way he voiced it, and then you kind of hear like, at first I didn't even know it was him doing.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that sucked. They got somebody else to be Birdman,
Uh-huh.
and the next thing you're like, oh no, it's him, because you can kind of hear like that. I don't know why I was gonna do it. Like if I was gonna say like Beetlejuice lines, maybe I was going. But
That's a good one.
Help me!
but yeah, but yeah, he plays like pretty much like a old super. I got the image in my head now, but so yeah, he's trying to be a struggling Broadway actor now. So he gets crap for being who he used to be, but then like his plays are kind of like not that great.
Yeah. So
I will say that one thing I really enjoyed about this movie was the cinematography, like almost just like that one shot, that continuous shot, because it almost didn't just. It seemed like it never stopped, and that was one thing I love the way it was filmed. You know, the performances were amazing. Everybody that came into it, I honestly, I think it's one of those like I don't mind him being serious.
Yeah.
Because you know, certain comedians that come in these like a film, and you want them to be funny, but honestly, Zach Galifianakis really plays like a good like supporting character in this movie.
Yeah.
His performance in this movie was really well, even though he doesn't come out that much. But when he like his when he's on screen for those scenes, he does a damn well job. You know?
This is considered a dark comedy.
Yeah,
right?
it's a dark comedy.
Yeah.
So. And then Edward Norton coming out as like this a-hole freaking like not like what word am I looking for?
Norton?
Yeah.
Over pretentious like actor.
Yeah.
You know, like he's just like
full of
I
himself.
mean, it's kind of you know what's funny though? It seems like it's kind of like because when he's worked on films, like they've had issues with him. Hence why Marvel fucking didn't use him to play the Hulk, and you know they got
That's
someone
when
else.
I felt like he was
and
playing
American
himself,
History,
yeah.
American History X. He was so difficult to work in American because he wanted to take over the whole like movie. That the director of American History X actually opted to be like, take my name off of this film. He fought so hard to get his name removed from the movie because Norton, like, it didn't become his movie anymore because Norton came in and was like, oh, I want to change this, I want to change that, and try to change the script and this and that. And it's what
let's change that one scene into me getting butt raped.
yeah, and I'm assuming it's what
Do
it
that for
felt.
half an hour, please.
And that's what it felt like. He was kind of playing himself.
Yeah, that's what I got too, because I have read like how studios and all that stuff.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Certain films. So I
that
felt
was
like
genius.
they wrote that just really for him, and he was just like, whatever. I'm literally playing. It was almost kind of like playing myself, but it was almost like it was him, but exaggeration. Almost like this is the end. Like they're all playing themselves.
Yeah, they're all doing that then, right?
But they were
That's the play on
exaggerating
that.
who they were, and
Yeah,
that's what it
cool.
felt with him.
Yeah.
Like I feel like this character, like him playing this character, is just him playing himself, and I think that's why it worked well, because it's like all the stuff that's been read about him or said, like, you know,
it's the John Malkovich acting right there.
Yeah.
Is he acting or is he being himself? Yeah.
But Michael Keaton's performance on this damn movie was like stunning, amazing, and you're just like,
It's powerful.
Yeah.
It's fucking powerful. Beautiful.
it is.
So
It-
how many? Oh, continue.
Nah, keep going.
No, the thing is like the thing is too, because like, it's almost like you don't know what's real. Like that's the thing about the movie. It does confuse you because you can't. Especially, I can't really say much about the ending because if I say it's just like, well, the ending's the most confusing ending I've seen in a film in a while, and everyone kind of has their own. I think that's one thing that I love about the ending too. Everyone has their own interpretation of what the ending is and what happens. And for me, I've talked about it many times when films have open endings and you kind of like, because you're like, what the hell just happened?
Mhm.
Either one, you get pissed off, or two, you're like, well, this happened. No, this happened. And this one does that so well that you're not really disappointed. You're just more kind of like waiting for the next person that had seen the movie and hear their take on it. Because one of my coworkers, I had recently found out I was like a big film buff, and I had asked him his opinion for like the ending, and he had a different one from what I had, and we just kind of went at it like for almost like a half hour just talking about the film, and he said the same thing. It was amazing, like almost everything I had said, but he thought like how it was shot, and also too the score of how the score is what makes the damn movie even better.
Hell yeah.
Especially because how it's set within the theater scene and how it plays so well in the background too. Like it's just like, wait, what the hell is that? Even that confuses you in a bit too. Like it's so damn well written, and the performances are. It's way on top. Like if it wasn't for Boyhood, I think this one would have taken it. That's my opinion.
A close second, huh?
Yeah,
I do want to check it out. I've been wanting to see it, but it's not torrented yet.
And and the way it's shot, seriously, like this is what makes the film even amazing. Is it's shot like there's no cut.
Yeah, so
like
it's
it's
a
all one
continuous
continuous.
shot.
The whole movie?
The whole movie.
The
It's
whole
shot
thing?
like it's like, whoa, fuck, like when did they cut?
The whole fucking thing.
Yeah, seriously, I swear.
Really?
Like the way they do it, they do like certain like shots where they pull it off where like but it keeps going. Like it's like when
Like
does
if
it
you
cut?
like if you know editing and you catch it right there, because that for me I pay attention to editing boom. But yeah, the way that's one thing I really amazed me.
Like Michael Connery music video, right?
Like that's one thing that amazed me with this film is that it felt just like one continuous shot that it never.
Because there were
ended.
long takes. They would do long takes, and they actually on the set. Keaton and Norton, like they were keeping track of who would mess up the most. Emma Stone made the most mistakes on film, and
fuck me.
and Zach Galifianakis.
I don't know where that came from.
And Zach Galifianakis made the fewest mistakes, and that's why like he doesn't.
shit.
If you're expecting like Hangover Galifianakis, no, he plays it like just like I know I said it earlier about someone else, but he plays it straight.
Yeah.
Like just no, it's there's humor in it, but it's not like the kind of like I'm silly. Look at me, I'm the wolf pack. No. Zach can act. He can act.
Yeah, that's why this movie really shows that he's a great actor.
Yeah.
That's why I really liked him in this film, because it shows his chops like really well. Like you just know him for like playing these like The Hangover or that other one he did with Robert Downey Jr. Like little small things he did here and there. Yeah, there's been some stuff where he played a little serious character, but this one really shows that like, hey, I'm not just a comic that everyone knows me for, but this is a film that take me serious.
Yeah.
But
Right
so
on.
Birdman, honestly, like I said, if it wasn't for Boyhood, which I'm pretty sure is going to take it, even though I haven't finished the film, but hearing from this guy and my coworker, because he keeps praising the Boyhood,
Ooh, yeah,
but I feel
fantastic
that Birdman would have taken it, like for sure. So.
But I mean, I agree. Like if I had to choose, like because from all the films, like I love Budapest, but I think for me, as much as I love Budapest, I would have to say Birdman, just because like again, like just like what they pulled off, like to shoot this, like how like the long takes, how it looks like one shot, and then the way the soundtrack was, where like it seemed like the music was live. Like it wasn't like when you watch any other film, they go in a studio and then they're doing the music, like they're watching the film and they're like it seems like they're recording it there live. And I mean, and it's cool cool because and a little cool tidbit, like I mean, it's not a tidbit, but it's like they hint at it because, like I said, it's like he's playing, like he's really playing
Oh,
himself.
I forgot to give my my.
Oh yeah, your stars.
Played safe, but I mean, it's almost a close 4 mics, but it's 3.5 to
3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I mean, it's just cool because there's a scene where he talks about that because he plays the superhero Birdman. He said the last time I ever played Birdman was in '92, and that was actually the last time he played Batman was in '92 for Batman Returns. So it's kind of cool that it's like, oh, he is kind of playing himself,
Yeah.
but it's a different character, you know. And it's like, and that's what's kind of cool. And again, Norton plays a parody of himself because he's always been hard to work with, and you know he has that reputation.
Who directed this?
Alfonso he did
it sounds like something
Amos.
Bobcat would do.
I can't never say the freaking the second film. Amos. Christ.
Oh, the movie he did prior to that.
He does Beautiful, Babel, Amos. There you go.
There's a scene I want to talk about really quick about Birdman.
21 grams.
It's
Right on.
almost a spoiler, and I
Do
don't
it.
want to spoil for Mr.
Man,
DJ.
fuck DJ Slim.
Take it out.
No, I'm just kidding, bro. I love
There's
you, bro.
a scene because
Just
when
cut us off right now.
in Birdman, this is my last thing, so you can go into your music, but
Music.
because it's almost like when you, like how I said, it's kind of confusing and you don't know what's real and what's not, and especially when he talks to himself as Birdman, it's almost like he's inner monologuing with him, and then you see a Birdman, him like as Birdman next to him, kind of interacting, but there's a part where you don't know if it's in his head or if it's real, and there's a moment in the film that pretty much if you don't catch it and realize it, it shows you right there and then that boom, that's what it is. And that I without even really spoiling that scene, that's what I'm hinting at. Like if you know what I know you know what I'm talking about. But there's a moment that happens in the film that literally tells you this is what it is. And my coworker didn't catch that.
Really?
No.
All right.
And I was the one that had to explain it to him. He's like, "Really?" Because that's why when we were talking about the ending,
Yeah.
that's how he had the reason why he had a different take on the ending. And when I explained that scene to him, he was like, "Holy crap, it makes sense now." And that's why there's a scene that's to deal with the cab and almost like, and before the cab scene, it's a rooftop. And that scene right there really, I loved. That was for me, hands down, was what that scene alone is what made the movie for me.
Yeah.
I was just like, bam.
For those who've seen the film and they're listening right now, they'll be like, "Oh, I get what you're talking about." If you haven't seen the film, you're probably freaking confused. You're like, "What the fuck are they talking about?" But you got to see it.
This face right here.
Yeah.
But yeah, watch
All
the
right,
movie.
cool.
Birdman.
So yeah, so there you have it. And then if there's time after the song of the week, we do have a question from a fan.
Oh, right on. Let's answer that real right after this, yeah.
Yeah, if we have time. If not, oh well.
All right. Let's do the song of the week, all right? Let's do the song of this week.
It's time for Shweddy's Song of the Week.
I love that. All right, real quick, so we can get to the question. I'm curious. This week's song of the week is gonna be from a group. But first of all, I'm gonna do this thing here. Up until Coachella, which is in April,
Yeah,
I
April.
will select an artist from the
lineup.
So you guys can check
Nice.
it out and be like, "Huh? Who's that? Oh, I can check it out." Unless we have, special guests or, I don't fucking feel like it or whatever, the usual. But that's my plan, all right? That's the whole idea that I want to give
That's
you
your
guys.
plan for 2015.
At least for this week, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. For this week, 2015.
Going on to next week, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, this week's song of the week is by this group called Hot Natured. Hot Natured, yeah. They're from
Natured?
from LA, but then it shows that they're British American, so it doesn't really make sense to me. But the people who are associated with this group are also in this record label called Hot Creations, and
that sounds
they
good.
they focus on deep house music, like disco, techo type stuff. Real good, dancey style shit. If you like that stuff, fantastic, man. Check this group out, man. They don't really play much, really anywhere, so Coachella is gonna be great. I know they're gonna do something fancy.
that's
They're gonna be like,
cool.
oh yeah, we're just gonna throw it all out there, man. You know,
Kind of like how I saw the whitest boy alive.
there you go. You know, something like that. Actually,
Yeah.
exactly. Reminiscent to that. Like they do a lot of stuff over there in Europe more than they do over here, and you know they have their preferences and
Yeah.
stuff, and they're not really that well known. All that yada yada yada. So yeah, they came out with this record recently called "Different Sides of the Sun" recently, which is in 2013, 2 years ago. A little bit of a stretch with me. I'm trying to keep you guys current, up to date of what's going on. And
Yeah.
I hate to stretch it back too much, but yeah, you're missing out.
okay.
If you don't know about this fucking shit, you're missing out. You fucking retard. I'm just kidding, man. What am I doing here? So yeah, they have a bunch of EPs and stuff and singles. I don't really know, but they have a record. It came out a couple years ago. It's fantastic from top to bottom. Every single song, I love it. They have guests like the Egyptian Lover. Do you remember that guy?
No.
Egyptian Lover, baby.
Oh, is that what you're wearing?
Yeah, what you know about that, dude? Pharaoh, we're all from Egypt somehow. I don't know. That's what they tell me.
He's from Los Angeles, California. That's
yeah,
funny.
that's where it started from. So yeah, great record. The song I'm picking out of this group here, I completely forgot. Oh no, it's called Take You There. It's called Take You There.
Take You
And there's a
There.
music video for it. Some fan did it. It's really fantastic. It's really nice and fantastic. You actually can see it right there right now. But yeah, that's gonna be our song of the week this week. So check it out right after the show.
Dude, they just have to lay out the shit.
That's awesome, man. All right, cool.
So
the British American electronic group.
yeah, check them out.
Different Sides of the Sun.
So what's the question, man?
All right, so from friend and fan of the show, Joey Who on Instagram. So
Who?
Joey Who?
Who?
Joey Who?
Who?
Joey Who?
Who?
Joey Who?
Who? Joey?
Joey Who?
What Joey?
From Joey Who? He's Instagram Joey Who?
Joey who? Who?
Joey Who?
Oh, Isn't it Joey O? Oh, you're not reading it right.
Who's your daddy?
But yeah, Joey Who says, at Disneyland right now, waiting for Fantasmic to start. What's your guys' favorite non-ride attraction? Parade, live show, 3D show at Disneyland. So I guess what's our favorite thing that isn't a ride at Disneyland?
Before when I had a pass and I used to like going to Disneyland. That sounded all very depressing.
Oh, and his is World of Color.
The world of color. Hey, give me that echo.
Where's the echo at? There it is.
The world of color. I don't know the words.
I've never seen it, sadly.
Nah, I remember the first time I saw. I just a part of me. I saw World of Color. Just that moment where the Up balloons came out.
Yeah.
And I just remember hearing that the stuff we did piano. I remember I teared up. I was just, I won't watch that movie ever again. But still, mine would have to be the Aladdin show. I think that was one of my favorite things. Honestly, no. But wait,
yeah.
wait.
Yeah, I was about to knock you on that.
People are gonna agree with me on this. It depends on what genie you get.
Yes.
Special guest Robin Williams.
That would have been bad. Do you think he ever did it? Nah, they would have announced it. But that would have been bad. Like one day, just like, hey, I'm gonna go do the genie thing.
Hey, they promised me I could do LSD while I'm out.
No, but yeah, the Aladdin show was one of my favorites.
The Aladdin show.
Moment of silence. Quick moment of
All
silence.
right, moment of
Aladdin.
No. What would be yours?
Nano.
What's your favorite thing at Disneyland? That's not Disney. That's not a ride.
Michael Jackson. That's not a ride.
Captain EO. Yeah, there you go. No.
You think I'm pretty?
No, you think
so
no,
cheesy.
beautiful.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
And he's like, it's all like, oh, dude, when I was a kid, and
That shows how many times I've seen that damn thing.
I haven't seen that shit in a long time.
Let me
What the fuck
see
you guys
this
talking about?
gift.
I honestly wanted to see.
Not only see, but hear. And then that's when he throws his cape and Hooter, and he slides, he breaks the thing. He's like, hold on, I'm trying to fix it. He's like, hurry up, Hooter. He's like, I got it. Dun, doo. Remember? And they all got mullets and all that. Dun, dun, dun.
We are here to change the
Gonna
change the world. So why don't you guys say that shit, man? You guys went off on fucking crazy, dude.
And then it was.
I just said Michael Jackson. I don't even know what the hell it's called. I can't remember a lot of different things.
I know you just talking about Michael Jackson. Probably we're gonna be like, oh, I was gonna do song of the week with Michael Jackson.
I know, dude.
And here we are, like Captain Neo.
Hey,
stop it!
Oh,
like,
man.
you ever seen the Family Guy where it's Captain Neo and he's like the little kid? He's like, wow, he's like Captain Neo.
He's like, it's like Michael Jackson's really coming to me.
Yeah, and he hops off stage, gets the kid, and runs out. Oh, dude, Captain Neo. That's the
Captain Neo.
greatest.
That's the greatest. Yeah.
That would have to be my favorite. Is Captain
Yeah.
Neo? Though, again, I hate
We're
that
talking
they
about
added the
Disney,
movement, like at the end, like when they're all dancing and they're like,
Yeah.
and the whole stage is like the whole. You're like, why is it moving?
vibrating,
Like,
huh?
How much
yeah.
time we got? We got 1 minute. Okay, cool.
So yeah, so that would be mine, Captain Neo. And yours is Captain Neo. Or?
Yeah.
All right, cool. And he
I
said,
honestly, like, when I had a pass, like, I always wanted to see the damn thing,
Mhm.
but like, of course, who I was going with didn't want to always watch it. I was like, I've seen this, but I always was something to do. Yeah,
Yeah.
kill time.
yeah. And then someone, Trishtini says that sweater is Tish. She loved your awesome sweater.
I'm a feral god, bitches.
So
Stacks.
that's our
Stacks.
So, question,
Fat
quick
Stacks.
question.
That's my nickname.
Okay.
In Disneyland, just Disneyland alone, what is an actual ride in the park?
Wait, what?
Like
What's our favorite?
No, because technically in Disneyland, there's no rides in the park.
What is it called?
They're all attractions. But
Attract-
which
Oh.
one is the actual ride?
What? The
Oh, I know.
Epcot thingy.
Nope.
The one that
It's in the title. It's a trick question. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Boom! There you go. And that's another episode in the bag. Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the song of the week.
So serious. Take you there. I wanna take you there. Gonna get no better till I take you there.